And here we are going for another video, trying to talk louder, making sure that you don't have to turn the sound up, and neither do I. I'm on another stroke recovery walk. As you can see, my feet were busy taking it slow. Pretty much the part of the brain, the part of my pons that the upper left pontine artery used to supplied when it got clogged has probably been cleared out by now. My poop's becoming browner. It used to be black, so I'm thinking that the black is dead brain matter being carted away. That happened for about 2 months, but now there's a hole in the pons where the fourth left pontine artery resides, and it's been cleared away, and there's a bunch of glial cells. It's like I'm imagining this. You know, the glial cells are growing kind of in a lattice work, and making a lattice, an empty pocket that died from in the ponds, and then the hippocampus is cranking out stem cells left and right, and they're growing up to be neurons, and they're going out there where the lattice work is, that the glial cells. I'm thinking that the glial cells kind of let put a smell out or something that attracts the neurons that have been born, and then the neurons can reproduce themselves, on that lattice work and climb around. And I don't want to grow it too thick or too thin of a neuron bed, because there's different forms of epilepsy that usually a birth defect that happens when the neurons are not able to migrate properly or structure themselves. I'm taking it slow on that one. But you can see that she is on the sniff, and I'm walking her. And to think I couldn't even walk 5 months ago, that my brain was disconnected due to a pocket. It's a bit of a peduncle. I really truly think that my peduncle in the pons on the left side is having to regrow its fibers, and I may even need to regrow what is that other thing called? And I don't even know if I can grow. I mean, it'd probably be something that the hippocampus has to work on for weeks or something, trying to grow the parts of the pons that have like pontine membranes and other parts like that. So once all that's, now I keep imagining this. I did this last night, I mentioned it this morning. This is stuff I imagine when I'm in bed. I wouldn't have even got out of bed, but I feel I have to walk every day. I have to feel some form of improvement that day. And so that's what we're doing. We're out here at the Gap. We used to live, I can't even see it for the clouds, but up in those mountains over there. And now we're on flat ground, which is probably better for someone that had a stroke, because the ponds holds all the instinctual balance mechanisms. And I'll tell you, how do I know that? Because I've been learning to balance for months. It's really been difficult. All I got to say is that I had to probably regrow some of those areas, and of course, I wonder if I can grow a nuclei. I haven't even typed it in Google. Neurons can be grown from a stem cell into a neuron, getting its axon, its lamination on it and stuff. But man, can a stem cell actually grow into a nuclei? Wow. That's a tough one. It's like I'm manufacturing neurons and stuff, and that's pretty complicated techniques, pretty complicated manufacturing when you come to think of it. But then there's the manufacture of the highest quality nuclei. That's going to be very difficult, but I'm pretty sure my hippocampus is busy trying to create the right and the best possible nuclei for my Pontaine area that died. I don't know what part of the pond. I know it was the upper left side was almost all black on the MRI, and pretty much the whole upper left side of my ponds is been probably died and been carted away. And so I'm pretty sure that the lattice work is in already, and all the debris is cleared, and the construction of the settlement of each little nerve cell, each little neuron's gotta click together and hang off the lattice work of glial cells. And, so everything's happening really slow, very, very slow, because of how careful I have to be at regrowing neurons and of course the placement. They have to be migrating neurons. They have to happen in my ponds, and we're probably rebuilding the whole peduncle and maybe even some other very important parts of the body come from there. So everything seems to be regrowing. Well, I don't know if my brain has a schematic for the nuclei, but I'm pretty sure my brain could come up with a schematic for the nuclei And Grom, she smells a small animal, and there is a home. So she's probably gonna go to that home. But you can see how she's moving her ears around and flopping, and she may not find a home, but she definitely smells a creature. Anyway, it's been about 10 minutes and I ran out of stuff to say. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you didn't have to turn the sound up.